Hi and welcome to the next North Norfolk foraging episode. Today we are at Morston saltmarsh collecting samphire, also known as sea asparagus, also known as glasswort. They used to burn this for making soda ash for glass making, but it grows here. It's an annual, and it grows. Best time for picking is June and July, and you want to come out with a pair of scissors. You shouldn't pick it up by the root. Firstly, it's illegal, but also it's damaging to the plant and the salt marsh because the roots hold it all together. So please don't pick it out. Plus, you get mud everywhere in your kitchen. So just cut them off just at the base of the fleshy bits here, and then you take them home, boil it up or steam it for 1 to 2 minutes, and you can have it with butter or vinegar. I personally prefer butter and a little bit of pepper. It's absolutely delicious, and you just put it in your mouth and pull it off the stem once it's cooked. Absolutely beautiful. A couple of things to bear in mind safety wise. Local knowledge is always useful. There's lots of channels and some pretty thick mud here, so you can get stuck in that, and you don't really want the Coast Guard or a helicopter coming for you, or a lifeboat. And know your tides as well, because the tides can come in pretty quickly when they do, and people do get cut off out here and lost at night. So local knowledge, know your tides, and try not to come just as it's getting dark. So all you need to collect samphire is a pair of scissors for each person and a bag to put it in, and some decent footwear, so some wellies or some sandals that won't come off your feet, because you will lose flip-flops and you will lose shoes. This is sticky mud. So even though we're late June, it still seems fairly early in the season here. Quite a lot of the samphire is still quite small. There are some decent bits to be found. You have to look around. Often find the biggest bits are on the banks of the muddy dikes, I guess, because they get more water as the tide comes in. As you can see here, Leanne's just cutting these at the base, collecting them. We'll take a few from this patch and we'll move on to another bit. So this is our haul from today. It's not a huge amount, but we only take as much as we need, which is the key to any foraging trip really. Don't get greedy. So we're going to take this back and boil it up and give you a few tips on cooking it. Okay, so we've come back now. Got our little stove ready, got our samphire. So first thing you need to do is just give it a rinse. So we brought a bit of water with us. We're just going to rinse it off, get all the mud off, any shells, and any extra weed we don't want to eat. And then we'll get the water boiling. Boil it for 2 minutes. You can steam it as well, it's good, keeps the flavour in. And then we'll be ready to eat. Because every good forage needs a drink. Cheers. Okay, we've got a nice boil on here. So we're going to dunk in samphire. Lid back on, give it 2 minutes. Okay, so our samphire is cooked and buttered and peppered and ready to eat. Oh my God, that's good. That's the taste of summer. So you just pull it through your teeth and pull the flesh off the stalk. You can eat samphire with butter like this. You can have it with vinegar. You can pickle it to keep it for longer. I actually dehydrated it last year and made some samphire salt out of it. It's also great with crab and samphire soup. So there you go, that's how we collect and cook samphire in North Norfolk. I hope it's been useful to you. Next time we're going to be heading out on the boat to catch some mackerel, hopefully, bringing it home, and I'll be putting it in the smoker and making our own smoked mackerel, so watch this space.